Hello fans and welcome into the Simpson University baseball field. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us. Thanks for tuning in for this 11 o'clock start time game. Set to get started here. It's Gage Hoyle facing off against Bobby Benavidez, the center fielder and the leadoff man for the La Sierra Golden Eagles. Here's the first pitch from Hoyle. Pitch swinging, fouled out of play. First pitch coming in at 11:03 to start. We have another game slated after this. Hope to start around 2 o'clock. Both teams playing for a lot here. Playoff chances on the line. La Sierra needs to steal one of the first three to get into the playoffs. The Red Hawks also need to win just one for that one seed within the CalPAC Conference. A 1-1 count now on the leadoff man, Bobby Benavidez, who back in February, toward the end of February, recorded 100 career hits for the La Sierra Golden Eagles. Hoyle coming into this game has a 3.58 ERA. He's 7-1 on the year with a couple of CalPAC Pitcher of the Week honors. Draws a swing and miss from Benavidez there. His last line against La Sierra, he went 8 1/3, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, and 8 strikeouts. Here's the 2-2 from Hoyle. Swing and a miss. Benavidez down on strikes. That's the way the ball game begins. That is out number 1. For the Red Hawks coming into this game, they are 17-25 overall, 11-4 in conference play. La Sierra 18-15 overall, 8-7 in conference play. Here's a pitch to the backstop Copeland from Hoyle. Breaking ball, draws a swing and a miss. Hoyle, a junior who transferred into here at the beginning of this year. From Feather River Community College, here's the 0-1. Catches the outside edge for called strike 2. Gage Hoyle working quickly. The Red Hawks, the home whites. La Sierra, the road powder blues. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Hoyle. Poked in the air, dunked over second base, and that will land for a base hit. Copeland wins that at-bat and gets the Golden Eagles' first hit of the ball game. They'll bring up Adam Amaro, the designated hitter for the Golden Eagles. Digging in from that left side as infield moves to double play depth. Lee at third, Munoz at short, Zaney at second, and Folks at first with Jackson Hada behind the plate. Catalan in left, Leak in center, and Palacios in right. The defense behind Gage Hoyle as that one's taken outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes on Amaro. Hoyle peers in, now comes set, third base side. Here's a 1-0. This is low. Folks holding on the courtesy runner over there at first for the catcher Copeland. Here's the 2-0 from the righty Hoyle. Fouled back out of play down the third base side. Now Hoyle readies the 2-1. Misses outside. Count moves 3 balls and 1 strike. Dean Samuel, the second baseman, is on deck. A right-handed hitter. Hoyle peering in, now comes set. Runner takes his lead at first. 3-1 delivery. Fouled back to the screen. That will fill the count. Courtesy runner is Smintek. Trevor Smintek, a grad student out of Ventura, California. Here's a 3-2 delivery with 1 out and 1 on from Hoyle. Breaking ball hit in the air toward left. Catalan giving chase. Cutting away from him. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Catalan over to pick it up. Rounding third is Smintek. The throw in is not going to be in time. It was bobbled by Munoz. Now he drops it and into second base with an RBI double. is Adam Amaro. Coming all the way around to score was Smintek
Now batting number 7, Dean Simpson.
on that double. The throw from Catalan was right on line, came into Catalan. My apologies. The throw from Catalan came right into Munoz, but Munoz bobbled it momentarily and then went to throw in. Kind of hesitated between throwing to second or home and ended up dropping the ball completely, so both runners were safe without contest. Now one out and one in scoring position over there at second base after the double. Dean Samuel digging in from the right side. Here's a pitch from Hoyle as a breaking ball upstairs. Misses for ball 1. The game time temperature sitting around 65 degrees, partly cloudy. A little bit of wind, but not enough to move that American flag out there in right center field as Hoyle misses low for ball 2. Morrow takes his lead at second. Pitch from Hoyle's going to plunk Dean Samuel. He will take his free base. Hada's going to go out and calm down his pitcher a little bit. Try and slow this game down as Steven Chavez, the shortstop, will step up to the plate from the right side. The infield looking to turn 2 and get out of this inning and get their first ups of the ball game. Redhawks don't want to prolong this inning any more than it already has been.
Now batting number 27.
Hoyle's only given up a couple of hits and a run, hoping to do a little damage control here and get back in the dugout, reset for the second inning. Hoyle checks the runner. Now delivers. Catch the outside corner. Called strike 1. Now the 0-1 delivery from the righty. It's fouled up, but out of play. Folks took a look at it, but a little bit beyond the fence. That's strike 2 on Chavez, the shortstop for La Sierra. Hoyle checks the runners. Now the 0-2. It's a line shot right at Caden Lee, and they're going to double off the runner at second. Caught sleeping there was Adam Amaro, and it's 1-0 after the first half, with the Redhawks coming up in the bottom half of the first. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us for this late morning game between the Simpson University Redhawks and the La Sierra Golden Eagles. Here's the first pitch from Kyle Schelling. Coming into Dylan Leak, misses low for ball one. Dylan Leak batting .311 on the year with about 37 hits and 16 RBIs. The leadoff man throughout the year for the Redhawks. Swings on this second pitch in the air, skied towards center field. Center fielder giving chase to the track, at the wall, and it's gone. Dylan Leak leading off the game for the Redhawks, ties it up quickly on a 1-0 pitch from Kyle Schelling. And all of a sudden we have ourselves a brand new ball game as we're all knotted up at one. And we'll bring up Mario Catalan after the lead-off dinger from Dylan Leak.
Now batting for your Redhawks, number 13, Mario Catalan.
That was his second home run of the year. Mario Catalan now digging in from that right side. Fouls that one off the plate for strike one. For Kyle Schelling on the year, in 13 games he's started three. He's 2-1 in 35 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 24 earned runs. He's got a 6.06 ERA with 28 strikeouts. Now here's the pitch from the righty Schelling, the 0-2 delivery to Catalan. Misses high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that ball just kept carrying the wind, not really blowing out, but more so blowing from right to left field. Didn't seem to have any effect on it. Dylan Leak absolutely tattooed that ball as Catalan pops this one up on the infield. Should be playable for the first baseman coming in. Gets under it and squeezes it for out number 1. Catalan pops out. We'll bring up Dominic Folks.
Number 17, Dominic Folks.
Folks on the year batting .264. Hits this one right to the left fielder on a couple of hops for the base hit. A line shot. We'll get Folks aboard. We'll bring up Caden Lee, the cleanup hitter today for the Redhawks. He's batting .326. He's got 3 home runs and 33 RBIs. Made that nice play in the top half of the inning on the line shot. And then a quick throw to Zanny on the bag at second, doubled off. Adam Amaro hits this one in the air. It's popped up. The first baseman running out of room. It's going to land out of play. No balls and 1 strike now on Lee. From that right side, a wide stance. Folks being held on at first. Quick move to first, not in time by Schelling. Folks back in plenty of time standing up. No balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Runner on first. La Sierra looking for 2 on the infield. So Lee pops this one back. Catcher moving back. Gets under it and drops it. Overran the baseball. And Caden Lee stays alive. No balls and 2 strikes. With 1 out was the catcher Copeland, making his way back. While that backspin on it ended up overrunning the baseball. Couldn't quite get under it. Difficult play to make. No balls and 2 strikes as Schelling out of the stretch from the first base side. Peers in. Now comes set. The 0-2 upstairs. A 1-2 count now on Leak. My apologies, on Lee. That wide stance, the 1-2 delivery from Schelling. Misses low. Lee battling back in the count now as it's all evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hada on deck. Folks over there at first base being held on by the first baseman, Ethan Gibbs. The 2-2 from Schelling. Hit in the air toward right. Folks not running on the play, should be playable for the right fielder, King, who makes the catch for out number 2. Folks holds it first, and Jackson Hada will now step up to the plate. The backstop for the Red Hawks out of Menlo College. Transfer student, now a grad student here. It's the first pitch from Schelling, hit in the air. Popped up, second baseman drifting back toward the rim of the outfield grass, but the right fielder, King, will call him off and squeeze it on the run for the out. That's out number 3. Folks stranded over there at first, but the Red Hawks score 1 on the home run from Dylan Leak as we head to the top of the second inning. Hello, fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. Top of the second inning, all knotted up at 1 run apiece. It's going to be Ethan Gibbs, the first baseman, facing off against the righty, Gage Hoyle. As Hoyle winds and deals. First pitch swinging, hit in the air towards center. Leak scrambles underneath it, should be playable. Finally settle underneath it and squeeze it for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Hoyle.
Now batting for the Golden Eagles, number 14, Ethan King.
And we'll bring up Ethan King, the right fielder, with a couple of nice plays in the bottom half of the first. Hoyle off that third base side, showing bunt was King, but pokes it foul up the third baseline. Lee had a beat on it. That's strike number 1 for the left-hand hitting right fielder. Hoyle looking to be efficient after the rough first inning. Ground ball to shortstop. Munoz charges, throws on the run, or the nice 6-3 put out. Good play from the Red Hawks shortstop. Now we'll bring up Jose Leon, the third baseman for the Golden Eagles, right-hand hitter. On deck is number 9, Colin Mitchell, the left fielder for the Golden Eagles, should the inning continue. It's a pitch from Hoyle. Catches the inside edge, a called strike 1. Hoyle's pitch count at 23, and he's almost done with 2 innings. He went 8 1/3 last time he faced La Sierra. He threw a lot of pitches in this first inning. A 1-1 count now after that pitch misses. Partly cloudy skies, but the sky matching the color of those La Sierra powder blue pants. A beautiful day here in Redding, California. 2-1 count now. Hoyle peers in, now winds and deals the 2-1. Breaking ball fouled out of play. Evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoyle gets a sign from Hada. The 2-2 delivery with 2 out, nobody on. So breaking ball, swing and a miss. Hoyle gets the strikeout. And the Golden Eagles go 1-2-3. Hoyle retires them on 8 pitches. We head to the bottom of the second inning, all knotted up at 1 apiece. Hello fans, and welcome back to Simpson University's baseball field here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us. Schelling facing off against Andreas Palacios for this bottom of the second inning. First pitch missing there, a little bit high for ball 1 on Palacios. In a 1-1 ball game. Schelling comes set, now deals 1-1. Palacios waved at it. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Schelling off that first base side. Popped up on the infield, shortstop calling for it. Drifting back, left fielder charging in, but it'll be the shortstop Chavez with the squeeze for out number 1. Palacio pops out. We'll bring up Alex Tolbert. Tolbert on the year batting 190 with 5 home runs and 19 RBIs. A trio of doubles in 100 at-bats. He's also walked 10 times. Takes a called strike there. Make the count 0-1. Brandon Zaney on deck, the second baseman today for the Red Hawks in game 1 of this twin bill. Tolbert swinging on this one. Right toward the right field corner, but foul. Missed it by a few feet. Had the distance, but couldn't quite keep it inside that pole out there in right field. The right fielder, King, giving chase, but unable to get to it. Now no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out, nobody on. Schelling winds and deals the 0-2. Bounced it in there. Tolbert laid off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. With 1 out, Tolbert from that right side. Open stance. The 1-2. Line shot through the left side for a base hit. Tolbert with a good piece of hitting there. Found a hole on that left side. Now Brandon Zaney will step up to the plate.
Now batting for your Red Hawks, number 28, Brandon Zaney.
From that right side, Zaney digging in. Zaney on the year, batting .204. He's also got 10 walks. Tolbert takes his lead from first. Slams this one. Ground ball to the third baseman, to second for one. On to first is in time. The Golden Eagles turn it around the horn. A great play by Jose Leon, moving to his left. It'll be Hoyle back out there for the top of third. We're all knotted up at one apiece. We'll be right back after this. Hello fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us for this top of the third inning. Gage Hoyle facing off against Colin Mitchell, the ninth batter for La Sierra. Grounds this one right to Caden Lee, who gobbles it up and throws it across for the quick out. 5-3 put out will bring up the top of the order in Bobby Benavidez, who, as I said, when he led off the game late in February, collected his 100th career hit with La Sierra. 1 out, nobody on in this top of the third. The first pitch from Hoyle misses wide for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Started to show bunt, but when catches the corner, evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Benavidez is trying something different there. He struck out swinging his last time up. On deck is the backstop, Gavin Copeland, as Benavidez watches that one at the knee catch the outside edge for strike 2. The 1-2 delivery from Hoyle. It's a check swing fouled up the third baseline. Benavidez stays alive. The center fielder for the Golden Eagles. Hoyle readies, third base side, the 1-2. Misses up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The wind starting to push out a little bit more towards center field now. But still just a light breeze. The 2-2 delivery misses low. Good take there by Benavidez to fill the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. The payoff delivery. It's a ground ball right to the second baseman, Zaney, who gets in front of that one, flips it on over to first for the 4-3. Second out of the inning will bring up Gavin Copeland, the catcher for the La Sierra Golden Eagles. He singled his last time up before the courtesy runner Smentik would come around to score. First pitch to Copeland at the knee on the outside corner. Called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery misses wide. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 gone and nobody on in this 1-1 tied ball game. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Hoyle in the dirt for ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike. Hoyle peering in at Hada. Hada sets up low and in. The 2-1 delivery. Fouled back over the screen. And over the heads of the crowd behind us. 2 balls and 2 strikes, which is something to note as well. New bleacher seats here at the Redhawks home field. Place where a lot more fans can come and sit and watch some baseball here. The Redhawks in their second year playing at their home field. Now with lights as well as of last year. And staying alive after that one was fouled back to the screen is Copeland. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Hoyle gets the sign. Now winds and deals the 2-2. Popped up and out of play. Staying alive here is Copeland. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes in this soon-to-be 7-pitch at-bat. The 2-2 delivery from Hoyle. Swing and a miss. Hoyle gets the punch out and gets out of the inning. He collects his 3rd K of the day. We're still knotted up at 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us. We're here in the bottom of the 3rd, all knotted up at 1-1. Dylan Leak with that home run in the bottom half of the 1st tied the ball game up. Aiden Munoz taking a huge swing and a miss there for strike 1, facing off against Kyle Schelling in his 3rd inning of work after getting the nod from La Sierra's managers. Chris Davis in his 4th season of work with the Golden Eagles. Now a 1-1 count on Munoz. The 9 batter today for the Redhawks. Leading off this bottom of the 3rd, the 1-1 delivery from the righty Schelling off the first base side is poked at in the air toward right. Should land for a base hit. King into a slide. Misses it. It's going to squirt past him. They're going to play it in slowly. Munoz will... My apologies. Making the catch was King. screened a little bit by the dugout there, and King making an excellent sliding catch. And that's out number 1 as Munoz is retired. It looked like the ball squirted past King momentarily, but he actually went into a nice slide and caught it. Munoz was retired for out number 1. Now Dylan Leak, who homered his last time up, will step up to the plate. Watch a curveball miss wide for ball 1. Left-hand hitter. Now with 2 home runs on the year. Here's the 1-0 from Schelling. Breaking ball misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. With 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Schelling, the righty, delivers. Catches the inner half of the knees. Called strike 1. Threw a fastball in there. Now the 2-1 delivery off the first base side from Schelling. Misses high. 3-1 count now on Leak. He homered on a 1-0 count his last time up. Catcher sets up low and in. That's Copeland. Now the 3-1. Catches the inside corner again, right at the knee to fill the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch incoming now. Mario Catalan on deck. Schelling now comes set, first base side, winds and deals the payoff pitch. Hit in the air, over the head of the second baseman and into right center field for a base hit. Leak with a wide turn at first, holds up there. He's got himself his second hit of the day. We'll bring up Mario Catalan. He popped out to the first baseman his last time up. Leak with a good piece of hitting there. It was just beyond the reach of Dean Samuel, the second baseman for La Sierra. Couldn't quite get to it. Sinking line drive. Leak being held on at first. Catalan takes that first pitch in there for a called strike right at the belt. Catalan on the year batting .328. He's got himself 3 home runs. 2 of those coming on the same day. Leak diving back to the bag at first on the pickoff attempt from Schelling. Applying the tag was Gibbs, but not in time. Leak with a moderate lead over there, just a couple of steps off the bag. Diving back again. Slightly bigger lead that time. An 0-1 count on Catalan. Here's the 0-1. Leak running on the plate. The throw down by Copeland is not in time. Scores away into center field. Leak is going to try and take third base. The throw from the center fielder, Benavidez, is not in time, and Leak collects himself a couple of bases on the errant throw. Now the go-ahead run 90 feet away for Catalan, working a 1-1 count. Folks on deck should the inning continue. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball right to the shortstop. Throws across in time. Leak will come in to score. Catalan got a breaking ball and slammed it right at the shortstop to that left side. He'll get the RBI. And we'll bring up Dominic Folks with 2 away and nobody on now. But the Redhawks up by a score of 2-1. Caden Lee on deck. Here's the first pitch from Schelling. Breaking ball draws a check swing. Folks didn't go. Called ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes with 2 gone. Here in this bottom of the third, the 1-0. Swing and a miss from Folks, even up the count at 1-1. Breaking ball drawing that swing and a miss. Almost got him to bite on that same pitch right before. Here's the 1-1. Right in there, called strike 2. At the belt off the outside edge. One ball and 2 strikes. First base side. Schelling kicks and deals the 1-2. Poked at over the screen. Fouled out of play. Folk stays alive at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery from Schelling. Breaking ball freezes Folks on the outside corner. Ring him up. That's a backward K. And the first one of the day for Schelling. Hoyle back out there for the top of the 4th inning. But the Redhawks now up by 1. We'll be right back after this. One out now after that fly out to Mario Catalan out there in left field. We'll bring up Dean Samuel, right-hand hitting second baseman. Takes a called strike 1 from Gage Hoyle. In this top of the 4th inning with the Redhawks up by 1. Hoyle pitching with the advantage for the first time today. Breaking ball hitting the air toward left center field. Leak and Catalan giving chase. Should be playable for Leak to the track. Squeezes it on the run with a nice catch there. Couple of flyouts. We'll bring up Steven Chavez. He lined out that double play. Lined out right to Caden Lee, who flipped it to second to double off Adam Amaro. Hoyle's set to deliver his 50th pitch. It's called strike. An 0-1 count now with 2 gone and nobody on for the Golden Eagles here in this top of the 4th inning. The 0-1 delivery catches the inside corner. Called strike 2 right at the knee. Now the 0-2 delivery from Hoyle misses high. Hoyle's got 3 Ks on the day, 1 in each inning, with a chance to get his 4th punch out of the day right here. Righty Hoyle winds and deals the 1-2. Poked at. It's popped up right to Munoz on the rim of the outfield grass. He'll drift back and squeeze it on the run to end the inning as the Golden Eagles go 1-2-3. Redhawks up by 1. After 3.5, we'll be right back after this. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us. Caden Lee leading things off here in this bottom of the 4th inning. The Redhawks up by 1. Takes a first pitch called strike. He flew out to the right fielder King his last time up. Here's the 0-1 delivery from the right-hand throwing Kyle Schelling off the first base side. Breaking ball misses upstairs. Lee lays off. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air toward left center field. Benavidez at the track, at the wall. Lee gives it a ride. It's over the fence, and the Redhawks now up by 3-1. Caden Lee hits it to the same spot that Dylan Leake did in the first inning. A couple of dingers on the day for this Redhawk offense. Now they're up by 2. Jackson Hada will now step up to the plate. For Lee, that was his 4th of the year. That ball just kept carrying with that wind, still continuing to push out toward center field. Early on, it was kind of going right to left field, and now it's pushing out more toward more toward center rather. You can see that ball carried, but Lee absolutely barreled that pitch, pushed it over the fence. Now a 2-0 count on Hada. He flew out to the right fielder King his last time up as well on the first pitch. Now the 2-0 from Schelling off the first base side. Misses low. Three balls, nobody on and no strikes. We're going to have a little meeting on the mound here between Copeland and Schelling. talk things over here. Settle his pitcher back in. As the Golden Eagles are still looking to get the first out of the inning. 3-0 count on Hada. With Palacios on deck. Now Schelling. Peers in at his catcher Copeland. Now comes set. The 3-0. It's a strike right at the knees. 3 balls and 1 strike. A good bounce back pitch there for Schelling. After the home run seemed to rattle him a little bit, delivering 3 straight balls. Now the 3-1 to the right end hitting Hada. It's grounded right to the shortstop, gobbled up and flipped on over to first in time. A great play by Steven Chavez. Hada is retired on the 6-3. That will bring up Andreas Palacios. Popped out to the shortstop Chavez his last time up. Bottom of the 4th inning, the Red Hawks up by a score of 3-1 after an RBI by Mario Catalan, and then a couple of home runs by Leak and Lee. Now an 0-1 count on Palacios. The right fielder today for the Red Hawks in game 1 of a twin bill. The 0-1 delivery with 1 out, misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike, Colbert on deck. Now the 1-1 delivery from the righty Schelling. Breaking ball misses upstairs. 2-1 count. The 2-1 popped up on the infield. First baseman coming down will squeeze it for out number 2. That's Ethan Gibbs with the play. Palacios pops out for the second time today. Now Alex Colbert will come to the plate, the designated hitter today for the Red Hawks. He singled his last time up on that 1-2 count. Nobody on and 2 gone now in this bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch misses low. Tolbert wouldn't bite. Schelling comes set, the 1-0, misses upstairs for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, nobody on with 2 gone. Here's the 2-0. Breaking ball misses upstairs again for ball 3. 3-1 ball game. The Red Hawks up by 2 as Schelling goes for a little walk off the backside of the hill, rubs up the baseball now. Climbs back up and gets set. First base side, the 3-0 delivery. Right at the knee. Called strike. Great pitch there from Schelling. Trying to stay in this at bat. 3-1 count now on the big right-handed hitter Tolbert. The 3-1 delivery is hit in the air toward left center field. A trio of Golden Eagles charging in. It's going to land in between all 3 of them, and Tolbert gets a single. Benavidez, along with the left fielder Mitchell and the shortstop Chavez, all converging on it. Could not get to it, and it lands between all 3 of them. Now 2 gone as Brandon Zanny will step up to the plate. Tolbert takes his lead at first. It's the first pitch to Zanny. Breaking ball, check swing right back to the pitcher, Schelling. The freebie out there, throws it to first. And Zanny is quickly retired on the 1-3, and the side is retired as well. The Red Hawks up by 2 now after the bomb from Caden Lee. Hoyle back out there for the top of the 5th inning right after this. Hello, fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California at the Redhawks baseball field. Gage Hoyle out there for this top of the fifth. He's retired the last 10. This one's popped up toward the left fielder. Catalan to the track, right in front of the track. Will squeeze it for the out. One pitch, one out. Ethan Gibbs gives it a ride, but it's not enough to put it over the fence. They'll bring up Ethan King, the right fielder. Hoyle now pitching with the 2-run advantage after getting the 1-run advantage last inning. Breaking ball showing bunt, but pulling it back is King, called strike one. Excellent pitch there from Hoyle. Oh, 1 in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery from Hoyle. Swing and a miss. Going around on that one was King for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes on the left hand. Hitting King with a wide open stance from that left side. The righty Hoyle delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss. King down on strikes. It's the 4th K for Hoyle.
Now batting for the Golden Eagles, number 4.
And that's out number 2 as Jose Leon will step up to the plate from that right side. 2 gone, nobody on. Hoyle facing off against Leon, who struck out swinging his last time up. Here's the pitch from the righty Hoyle off the third base side. Breaking ball catches the inside corner at the belt for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery from the righty Hoyle. Check swing, able to hold up on it. Misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Breaking ball hit in the air toward right. First baseman, second baseman, all giving chase, but it's the right fielder, Palacios, who squeezes it on the run. It's 3-1. We're halfway through our ball game here in Redding, California. We'll be right back after this. Hello, fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us. Aiden Munoz, left-hand hitter, leading things off in this bottom of the 5th inning. A little over halfway through our ball game as Munoz watches a curveball sink in there for called strike 1. Dylan Leak, the top of the order, on deck. Munoz, his last time up, flew out to the right fielder, King. Here's the 0-1 from Schelling. Swing and a miss from Munoz. Way out in front of it. Now Munoz quickly in an 0-2 hole. Munoz coming into this game batting .227. Schelling off that first base side, comes set, winds and deals the 0-2. Bounced it in there, another breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 delivery. Infield at normal depth. Misses in. 2-2 count now. The outfield playing straight up as well. The first baseman, 3 or 4 steps off the line over there at first, playing Munoz a bit to pull the 2-2. Hit in the air toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. Benavidez will call him off right to the track, reaches up and catches it on the run for out number 1. Munoz gives it a ride. Not quite enough as the top of the order in this bottom of the 5th inning. Dylan Leake steps up to the plate. He's 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. He'll dig in from that left side. The Red Hawks riding a 3-game winning streak. They're also 1 win away from clinching the 1 seed within the CalPAC Conference. First pitch, breaking ball off the glove of Schelling, now bobbled by the second baseman, and safe at first is Dylan Leake. No error there.
Now batting for your Red Hawks, number 13, Mario Catalan.
He gets the infield single as a line shot right at Schelling, who was a bit handcuffed, reached in and kicked off the heel of his glove as he was landing out of the windup. Then it kicked away, carrying to the second baseman, Samuel, who had to charge in for it, and then it kicked off of his glove. Now, Leake over there at first, the first baseman holding him on in front. Ethan Gibbs playing in front of him. The Golden Eagles a double play depth with Catalan now in an 0-1 count. Schelling out of the stretch. The 0-1 misses way upstairs to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. For the Red Hawks, they're riding a 3-game winning streak. All 3 wins coming against Providence Christian College. Hoyle started that first game against Providence. Leake back in plenty of time on that pickoff attempt. Lifetime, the Red Hawks have beaten La Sierra as Leake's going to steal second base. The tag applied, not in time. Leake gets another second base, another stolen base rather, on the day, and takes second base. A 2-1 count on Catalan. The Red Hawks 23-16 historically versus La Sierra. Now the 2-1 delivery. Leake with a big lead over there at second base. In the air toward right. Drifting back. Leake will get ready to tag. It's squeezed by King, and Leake tagging on the play. Takes third base easily on the sac fly from Catalan.
And for your Red Hawks, number 17, Dominique Folks.
Now Dominic Folks will step up to the plate. He's singled and struck out looking. And the Red Hawks 1 win away from winning conference, and it would be storybook for it to be behind Gage Hoyle, who has won CalPAC Pitcher of the Week honors twice this year. He's had a fantastic season, 7-1, with a 3.58 ERA and 60 in the third innings pitch coming into this game. Folks swinging on this one, fouls it back over the screen. No balls and 2 strikes now on the Red Hawks first baseman. Here's the 0-2 from Schelling with 2 gone. Misses low in the dirt. Great block there from Copeland. With Leake. Tons of speed over there at third base, 90 feet away from putting a 4th run on the board for the Redhawks. The 1-2 delivery from Schelling as he comes set out of the stretch. Floats it up there, misses high for ball 2. Caden Lee on deck. He homered his last time up. Now the 2-2. Breaking ball. Hit in the air toward right. Should be playable. And the right fielder, King, will squeeze it for out number 3. The side is retired. Leak stranded over there at third as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us. Leading things off here for the Golden Eagles is Cullen Mitchell facing off against the righty Hoyle. Benavidez and Copeland also due up. It's the first pitch from Hoyle facing off against the righty Mitchell. Misses inside for ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Lee playing a little bit in over there at third base. The first baseman, Folks, a couple steps in front of the rim of the outfield grass at first. Outfield playing straight up. Now a 1-1 count on Mitchell, the left fielder. Swing and a miss. Actually foul tipped it into the glove of Hada for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes as now Lee will play a little bit farther back. The 1-2 delivery. This is upstairs. The 2-2 pitch from the righty Hoyle off the third base side. Swing and a miss. Got him on the breaking ball. Hoyle collects his 5th K of the day, and it will be the top of the order in Bobby Benavidez, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Left-hand hitter digging in. Wide open stance. Here's the first pitch from Hoyle. Catches the inside corner. Called strike 1. The right side of the infield playing Benavidez a little bit to pull. The 0-1 delivery from Hoyle. Just off the plate outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. It was right at the belt. Just a bit wide. Munoz is shortstop. 3 or 4 steps away from the bag at second. Line shot into center field for a base hit. Benavidez collects his first hit of the day on a nice line shot. Now we'll bring up Gavin Copeland, the catcher for the Golden Eagles. He singled and struck out today. Benavidez over there at first. Watch his first pitch, miss low and outside for ball 1. Benavidez being held on by Folks over there at first. Benavidez has 13 stolen bases on the year. He's been caught stealing 3 times. The Red Hawks looking for a double play on the infield. Benavidez looking to take that away. A 2-0 count now on Copeland as the Red Hawks are playing at double play depth. The infield shifted a couple of steps toward that third base side with the right-hand hitting Copeland up. As the count moves to 3 balls and no strikes. Hoyle looking for a ground ball to that left side here. Zaney just 3 or 4 steps to the right of the second base bag. The 3-0 misses wide, and Copeland works a 4-pitch walk. It's the first free pass issued today. As Adam Amaro will step up to the plate. Left-hand hitter. As folks.
Courtesy runner for last year, number 5, Trevor Smith-Tech.
Well, playing on the grass a little bit. Trevor Smintek will be the courtesy runner for Copeland after Copeland worked the walk. Left-hand hitter. Watches a breaking ball catch the outside corner for called strike 1. Adam Amaro has doubled and flown out to left field today. Folks, even with the bag over there at first, playing in front of the runner. Munoz holding the runner on at second base. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Giving chase is Lee. Back behind the dugout, but will run out of room. It lands out of play beyond the fence. That's strike 2 on Amaro. For Hoyle, a strikeout here would be huge. The outfield shifted a couple steps toward right. 2 on and 1 out. The 0-2 delivery from the righty Hoyle. Fastball misses just off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Was trying to get Amaro to chase there. Now the 1-2 count as Hoyle checks the runners. This is upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. The tying run at first base and the go-ahead run at home. The 2-2 delivery from Hoyle just misses low and in. Hot had to move to his right to collect that one. Almost got the shins of Amaro. Now a full count with 1 gone. The payoff delivery from Hoyle. It's a ground ball up the middle and through past the diving Zanny around third as Benavidez. The throw in from Leak is going to be offline at third base. It goes toward the Red Hawk dugout as all the runners advance. It's going to be a double for Adam Amaro, who advanced on the throw. Benavidez coming in to score. Now runners at second and third with 1 out. Smintek up to third. First pitch swinging in the air toward Catalan left to the track, right to the wall. It's going to be off the wall. Catalan plays it off the wall. Coming in to score is Smintek along with Adam Amaro, and suddenly La Sierra up by 1.
Now batting for La Sierra, number 27, Stephen Chavez.
Dean Samuel with the double. Now the Red Hawks trying to stop the bleeding here as they're now down by 1. Hoyle now at 80 pitches on the day. Red Hawks will get some movement out there in the bullpen. Hoyle checks the runner at second. Now delivers a fastball in the outside corner. Called strike 1. The Red Hawks still out hitting La Sierra by 2. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Poked at in the air toward left center field. Leak will call off Catalan, get underneath it. Not tagging up on the play is Samuel, and Chavez flies out.
Now batting for loss here at number 13, Ethan Gibbs.
As Ethan Gibbs will step up to the plate. Up until the top of the order, and Bobby Benavidez. Hoyle had retired 11 straight since the first inning. Misses inside there for ball 1 on Ethan Gibbs, the right-hand hitter, who's flown out twice today to left and center field. Hoyle peering in. Now checks the runner at second. That's Samuel. Now winds and deals. A line shot into shallow right center field. It's going to go all the way to the wall. It's going to hit the gap. Leak over to pick it up. Coming in to score. And around second into third base is Gibbs. The throw in is not going to be in time. It kicks away where Hoyle, backing up the throw, is able to corral it. And it's going to be a triple. Coming in to score was Samuel on that. It's a triple for Ethan Gibbs. Now Ethan King will step up to the plate. A strikeout started the inning, and then a single, a walk, a couple of doubles, a flyout, and now a triple. Suddenly La Sierra up by 2. Now it's a left-hand hitting Ethan King to the plate. First pitch, catch the outside corner, called strike 1. Ground ball off the glove of Hoyle, charging in is Munoz. Throw to first is not going to be in time. Kicks away. Coming in to score is Gibbs. And that's just kind of exactly how the inning has gone for the Red Hawks. Went off the glove of Hoyle. He basically had it in his glove, just didn't stick. Munoz had to charge in, make a play on it. Wasn't in time. Now Hada's going to go out to the mound and calm down his pitcher a little bit before things get out of hand. It's going to be ruled an infield single for Ethan King as the 9th batter of the inning, Jose Leon, will come up to the plate. Hada now makes his way back. The Red Hawks trying to get their relief pitchers up and warm quickly. It's the 6-3 ball game now. Runner on first, Folks holding him on. That's Ethan King. Here's the pitch from the righty Hoyle off the third base side out of the stretch. Misses low and away for ball 1. I'll count 1 ball and 1 strike after Hoyle delivers a nice pitch in there. Right down Broadway. Get the easy strike call. Now the 1-1 delivery from the righty Hoyle. Breaking ball off the mask of Hada. Foul tipped, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The home plate umpire is going to go hand deliver the baseball to Hoyle. Give Hada some time to shake that one off. One ball and 2 strikes with 2 gone. Hoyle peering in. Gets the sign, comes set, the third base side. The 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball misses wide. Hada really reaching for that one out of the squat. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Moderate lead over there at first is King. The 2-2 misses low. Laying off of that one was Leon. Hoyle peering in. Now the payoff pitch with 2 out and 1 on in this bottom of the 6th. Fouled back to the screen. King running on that one, of course, with 2 gone and a full count. Hoyle trying to finish this inning. He's at 86 pitches on the day. The payoff pitch from the righty Hoyle. Off the plate outside, and working the walk is Leone. The second walk issued on the day, and the second walk of the inning is Tating. It will go to the bullpen. Hoyle's day is done. He goes 5 2/3 plus, a couple of walks, 5 strikeouts. He's given up 6 runs, 7 hits, and he's responsible for those 2 runners on. Will be Jeremy McCullough coming in to take things over for Gage Hoyle when we come back right after this. Hello fans and welcome back. It's Jeremy McCullough taking over the pitching duties for Gage Hoyle, who went 6 2/3, gave up 7 hits and 6 runs, but he's responsible for those 2 runners aboard currently. He walked 2 and struck out 5. Jeremy McCullough, the right-hand pitcher with a 3.8 ERA, 3.80 ERA, delivers a first pitch ball on the outside corner. It's Colin Mitchell up for the second time this inning after the Golden Eagles batted around. The Redhawks just unable to stop the bleeding. Now 1-0 count as Jeremy McCullough, his second pitch, ball misses low and away. Runners taking their leads from first and second. The infield looking to get it out anywhere. Folks playing behind the runner over there at first. A 2-0 count on the right-hand hitting Colin Mitchell. Here's the 2-0 in this top of the 6th. Breaking ball in there on the inside corner at the knees, called strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. McCullough, 23 2/3 innings pitched in 19 appearances. He's 1-0 with that 3.80 ERA, the 2-1 delivery. Breaking ball just misses in. 3 ball and 1 strike. He's walked 14 and struck out 15. Off the first base side, the tall righty winds and deals a 3-1. Breaking ball at the knee on the outside corner. Called strike 2. That'll fill the count. The runners will be taking off with 2 gone in this 6-3 ball game. The Redhawks trying to stay in it. McCullough comes set. The payoff delivery. Fastball. And a line shot down the left field line. Catalan will go over into the corner to pick it up. Around third, coming in to score is both Ethan King and Jose Leone. And into second base with the RBI double is Colin Mitchell. It's now an 8-3 ball game. as the top of the order, and Bobby Benavidez will step up to the plate again, and both of those runs charged to Gage Hoyle. So he ends the day with giving up 7 earned runs in 6 2/3 innings. It's now an 8-3 ball game. It's McCullough facing off against his second hitter of the day, Bobby Benavidez, who singled his last time up. It's the first pitch from McCullough up the first baseline. Folks handles it and will flip it to McCullough on the bag in time for the 3-1 ground out. And that will finally retire the side. But the Red Hawks down by 5 now by a score of 8-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Hello fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. The Red Hawk offense needs to get rolling a little bit more. Caden Lee up to the plate. He homered his last time up. It's an 8-3 ball game now. The Red Hawks down by 5. It's the first pitch to Lee from Kyle Schelling. Misses for ball 1. Right-hand hitting Caden Lee. Facing off against the right-hand throwing Kyle Schelling off that first base side. Here's a 1-0 delivery from Schelling. It's popped up on the infield. Catcher Copeland called off by the first baseman, who runs in and squeezes it on the run. Ethan Gibbs with a nice play. Nice little basket catch. As Lee pops out, they'll bring up Jackson Hata for the Red Hawks. The backstop today. Here's the first pitch to Hata. Breaking ball on the inside corner called strike 1. Hata has flown out and grounded out today. The first game of a twin bill. The Red Hawks needing to win 1 in order to win the CalPAC Conference, get that 1 seed. La Sierra needing to win 1 to make the playoffs. So both teams playing for a lot here. Here's the 1-1 delivery to Hata from the righty off the first base side of the rubber. The 1-1. Check swing in the dirt. Appeal to first. Didn't go around. Hata able to hold up. It's 2 balls and 1 strike now. It's a 2-1. Hit in the air toward left center field. Benavidez along with the left fielder Mitchell on the run. Squeeze it right in front of the track for the out. We'll bring up Andreas Palacios, who's popped out twice today.
Andreas Palacios.
2 gone, nobody on. Here's the first pitch to Palacios on the outside corner, called strike 1. Now the 0-1 delivery from Schelling. Breaking ball. Check swing appeal to first. Didn't go. 1 ball and 1 strike. Palacios on the year batting .337 with a couple of home runs and 19 RBIs. Watches a breaking ball miss there to make the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one, popped up toward left field. Shielding his eyes as Mitchell settle under it, and he loses it in the sun. He's going to drop it. Palacios around first and into second base, stumbling over himself as Mitchell, and Palacios gets a very odd double on that play. What looked like a routine fly ball. Mitchell shielding his eyes with his glove, overran the ball. It landed to his left. Wasn't able to reach out and get to it as a coach for La Sierra is going to head out to the mound. I believe it's Eric Sendejas. Out to have a little conversation with his pitcher, Schelling. They'll have a little conference out there. So the home plate umpire goes out to break it up. Playing behind the runner is Gibbs at first. My apologies. Gibbs playing behind the bag at first. Just a couple of steps off that first base line. The second baseman, Dean Samuel, playing a couple steps off the bag at second, holding Palacios on as much as he can. It's the first pitch to Tolbert in the dirt. Bounce Palacios, thought about it. 1 ball and no strikes on Tolbert. The third baseman, Jose Leon, 4 or 5 steps off the line at third. Shifted a little bit to pull for Tolbert. A line shot past the diving shortstop. Chavez unable to get to it as Palacios will come around to score. Tolbert with the RBI single, his 3rd hit of the day. Great read by Palacios there, knowing that it wasn't going to get past, knowing that it was going to get past the diving shortstop, Steven Chavez, who was, again, playing Tolbert a little bit to pull. He's a few more steps toward that left field side, toward that left side. And now the right hand hitting Brandon Zaney to the plate. He's grounded out twice today. First pitch from Schelling is fouled out of play toward the Red Hawk bullpen. Sliced it way foul. For strike 1. Zaney hunting for his first hit of the day. Tolbert being held on. The 0-1 floated in there, but just misses to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. It's an 8-4 ball game now with a lot of baseball left to play. The 1-1 delivery with 2 outs. Check swing appeal did not go. 2 balls and 1 strike. The catcher Copeland motioned toward the field umpire, and Zaney kind of shook his head a little bit. Didn't even think he was close to going around on that one. Now the 2-1 delivery. Schelling's going to make a move toward first base. Diving back is Tolbert in plenty of time. 2 balls and 1 strike. The runner on first. Zaney digging in from that right side. Here's a pitch from Schelling. Zaney got on top of it, fouled it out of play up the third baseline. Zaney on the year batting .204. 5 RBIs and 10 walks. He has not hit a home run yet this season. The 2-2 delivery from Schelling. Breaking ball, foul tipped it again. Back to the screen. Eight to 4 ball game in this bottom of the 6th. Schelling peering in out of the stretch off the first base side. Now comes set, glove of the belt. Tolbert, short lead at first. The 2-2 delivery to Zanny. Breaking ball poked at. It's going to sink in front of the left fielder Mitchell, who has to play it on a hop. And Tolbert will move up 90 feet. That will bring up Aiden Munoz, who's flown out twice, giving the ball a ride both times. He'll dig in from that left side as the Golden Eagles looks like they're going to go to the pen as the whole infield is going to come on in. And both pitchers today for La Sierra and the Redhawks go 6 2/3 plus as Schelling's day is done. He qualifies for the win. So we're going to get a new pitcher here for La Sierra. We'll be right back after this to allow him to take his warm-up tosses. It's an 8-4 ball game with Munoz facing off against these Golden Eagles next with a chance to open up this ball game. 8-4, the Redhawks down by 4 with 2 on. We'll be right back after this. Hello fans and welcome back. It's Nico Masucci coming into the game for the Golden Eagles in 32 innings pitched. He's got a 5.34 ERA facing off against Aiden Munoz. First pitch swinging, dunks it toward left field, but Mitchell with a beat on it will squeeze it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Masucci comes in and the Redhawks strand 2. They're down 8-4 as we head to the top of the 7th with McCullough back out there for a first full inning of work. Hello, fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us for the first game of a twin bill, an early morning performance here between the Redhawks and the Golden Eagles. First pitch swing, breaking ball heading in the air toward right. Palacios and Leak toward the gap. Palacios on the run will squeeze it for the out. Jeremy McCullough back out there for his first full inning of work as the backstop Gavin Copeland flies out. They'll bring up Adam Amaro, the left-hand hitting designated hitter. He doubled his last time up in that 11-batter inning that knocked Gage Hoyle out of the game. As Cola delivers a ball. A 1-0 count on the left-hand hitting Amaro. With one out, nobody on. Second pitch is hit in the air toward left. Catalan giving chase. Sun bouncing off his glasses as he makes his way over and squeezes it for out number 2. Couple of flyouts here as Dean Samuel will step up to the plate. He doubled and would later come around to score. He's also flown out and been hit by a pitch today. This is his first time facing McCullough. Two gone quickly here. Breaking ball on the inside corner called strike one here in this top of the 7th inning. La Sierra needing to win one to sneak into the playoffs. The Redhawks needing to win one to secure that 1 seed. We've got 3 games left to play within the CalPAC conference these next couple days. 3 of the 4 games, we got another twin bill tomorrow coming at you. A 1-1 count now on Samuel. But that 4th game is not a conference game. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes on the right-hand hitting Dean Samuel. The Redhawks down by 4 in this top of the 7th inning. The wind continuing to blow out towards center field as this one's fouled out of play down the first base side. One ball and 2 strikes with 2 gone. Here's the pitch from McCullough. Foul tipped into the glove of Hada. Ring him up as we head to the bottom of the 7th. This time to stretch. The Redhawks down by 4. 3-1 count on the leadoff man, Dylan Leak, facing off against Nico Masucci in his first full inning of work here in this bottom of the 7th. Nobody aboard and nobody on. Here's the 3-1 pitch up the middle and through for a base hit. Leak collects his 4th hit of the day and his 3rd single. He's also got a couple of stolen bases to go with that. As Mario Catalan will step up to the plate. He's popped out, grounded out, and flown out. And he's been busy out there in left field today as well. Leak diving back to first. The pickoff attempt not in time. Close play over there at first. Nico Masucci peering in. Pickoff attempt back over to first, not in time. Peering in at Copeland, his catcher. Off that third base side. On the first pitch to Catalan. Catches the inside edge, a called strike 1. Peering in, bending at the knee, dangling his right arm with the glove tucked up by his shoulder. The 0-1 as he checks the runner at first. Leak being held on. The 0-1. It's a ground ball toward the second baseman. Diving for it is going to have to go to first. Not in time. Catalan beats it out. A great diving play by the second baseman, Dean Samuel, moving to his left. Fully extended, corralled it. Hopped back up through from the knees. But Catalan able to beat it out. He gets the infield single, and Leak moves up to second base. Redhawks trying to get something going here. They've out-hit the Golden Eagles 12-8 thus far in the ball game. As Dominic Folks will step up to the plate. Runners on first and second. The Golden Eagles looking for 2 on the infield with the middle infielders playing a double play depth. The bunt perfectly right back to Masucci, who has to come down the third baseline and corral it. That'll advance both runners as Folks plays a little small ball there, advances the runners. On the sacrifice bunt
for your Redhawks, number 24, Caden Lee.
For Caden Lee, who is 1 for 3 with that solo shot back in the 4th inning. It's going to be a little bit of a meeting on the mound here. We're going to get a new arm out of the pen to... My apologies, not going to get a new arm out of the pen. Just a whole infield conference. Make sure everyone's on the same page of what to do here with 1 out. Runners on second and third. Depending on where the ball's hit, they'll either nab the runner at first or try and cut down a runner at home. Home plate umpire, after dusting off home plate, is going to go out and break up this meeting. Caden Lee, the right-hand hitter, facing off against Nico Masucci. So now it's broken up. The Redhawks with a chance to pull back in close in this ball game. They're down by 4, but the couple of runners in scoring position. And again, the Redhawks playing for that 1 seed within the CalPAC Conference. La Sierra playing for a spot in the playoffs. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. Masucci peering in, now comes set, third base side. Out of the stretch, the 1-0. Misses high again. Ball 2. Redhawks are 6-9 at home this year, hoping to improve that record these next few games. If they win all 4, they could be above 500 at home on the year. The 2-0 delivery from Masucci. Breaking ball at the belt. 2 balls and 1 strike. With 1 out, runners on second and third, no double play in order. The infield playing Lee a little bit to pull. The 2-1. On the inside corner, called strike two. A trio of breaking balls here to the Red Hawks' third baseman. Leak takes his lead from third. Catalan takes his lead from second. A big lead over there at second base for Catalan, not being held on. The 2-2 with one out. Breaking ball hit in the air toward right. Playable. Leak will be tagging along with Catalan. Both runners tagging. The throw in from King is not going to be in time. It's cut off. And the Red Hawks now down 8-5. Catalan on over at third now with Jackson Hada up.
Now batting for your Red Hawks, number 2, Jackson Hada.
Jackson Hada 0 for 3 with a couple of flyouts and a ground out today. The veteran catcher digging in from that right side. Catalan over there at third. There's the pitch from Masucci. Breaking ball fouled up out of play for strike one. Misses upstairs. Fastball coming in a bit high. A line shot into center field for a base hit. That'll score Catalan. It's now 8-6. The Golden Eagles up. Hada with a good piece of hitting there. He'll also get courtesy runner. It's going to be Isaiah Alcala.
Courtesy runner for the Red Hawks, number 23, Isaiah Alcala. Now stepping to the plate for your Red Hawks, number 15,
Now Andreas Palacios will step up to the plate. He doubled his last time up on that weird fly ball to the left fielder Mitchell, who got under it, overran it, and lost it in the sun. First pitch swinging, grounds it foul. 4 strike one. 1 for 3 on the day is Palacios. Got some speed over there at first base. That's Isaiah Alcala with the oven mitt on the left hand. Sliding glove, diving back to the bag in time on the pickoff attempt. Back in safely. Masucci comes set, glove at the belt, the 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, dropped by the catcher, and Alcala will take second base. Swing and a miss from Palacios, but Alcala taking second base on that. He was going anyway. Wasn't a pass ball scenario. Now no balls and 2 strikes. Masucci comes set, checks the runner at second. The 0-2, breaking ball poked at right to the shortstop on a hop, gloves, and throws across to first. In time for the out, and the side is retired. But the Red Hawks get 2 back. It's now 8-6 as we head to the top of the 8th inning. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us on a wonderful Thursday day game here. The first of a twin bill. Ruben Lujan out there on in relief of Jeremy McCullough, who took over things for Gage Hoyle, went 6 2/3. McCullough went 1 1/3, giving up 1 hit. No earned runs, walks, or strikeouts for, my apologies, he did have 1 strikeout. Now a 1-1 count after Lujan coming into the game. Facing off against the shortstop, Steven Chavez. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. Jaden Jones out there on the hill for this bottom of the 8th inning, facing off against Alex Tolbert. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. Now fouls this one back out of play to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The wind starting to pick up here. Still some beautiful bluebird skies with some clouds all around. We'll get cloudier as the day progresses. Tolbert fouls this one back again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. To the right-hand inning, Tolbert, who's 3 for 3 on the day with an RBI, a trio of singles, the 1-2 in the dirt, squirts past the catcher. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Jones readies off the first base side. The 2-2 delivery with nobody out, nobody on. Hit in the air towards center, should be playable. Should anything happen offensively for the Redhawks here. As Brandon Zanny facing off against Jones. Watches a breaking ball miss for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery from the righty Jones. Huge hole up the middle. And he lays off of that one, but it's called strike 1 on the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on. Third baseman a few steps off the line over there, third. The 1-1 delivery, breaking balls, and he lays off of that one as it goes in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike. A 2-2 count now on Zanny. In 12 appearances and 1 start, 31 1/3 innings underneath the belt of Jaden Jones. He's got a 4.60 ERA. The 2-2 delivery to the right-hand hitting Zanny. Misses inside. Zanny back. A nice play from the third baseman, Jose Leon, who had to charge that, play it on the in-between hop, and then threw on the run. It's a tough play over there at third base. Now Munoz from that left side, right on the plate, close in that batter's box. Watches the first pitch, fastball, right down Broadway, called strike one. Munoz on the day has a trio of flyouts to right, center, and left field. Top of the order, Dylan Leak on deck. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Jones. Misses upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two gone and nobody on. Misses a bit inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Thought that pitch was going to get called a strike by the home plate umpire. He's been calling that all day. That low inside strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch from the righty Jones as Munoz working the AB. Fouls it back to the screen. Payoff delivery to Munoz. Misses upstairs. Munoz lays off, and he works the walk. And the hottest hitter of the day in Dylan Leak up to the plate. He's 4 for 4. With 3 singles and a home run and a couple of stolen bases. Munoz with some speed over there at first. Suddenly the tying run at the plate for the Red Hawks. Munoz being held on at first by Gibbs. First pitch in the dirt. Caught in between. Running back was Munoz. He was caught in between the bases. The catcher, Copeland, momentarily lost the ball in that 5-hole in the dirt. Picked it up, threw down to first on a kind of a back pick. And diving back in time was Munoz. A 1-0 count on Leak. The 1-0 delivery from Jones. Misses low. Munoz taking some huge secondary leads over there at first base. A 2-0 count on Leak. Here's the pitch from Jones with 2 outs and Munoz on first. Right down Broadway. Leak watching it all the way. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Leak looking for a good pitch to hit. Jones checks the runner at first. That's Munoz being held on by Gibbs. Munoz running. Jones caught sleeping. The tag applied, and Munoz safe. The throw not in time. What a heads-up play by Munoz. Jones caught sleeping. Munoz took off, got a huge jump, sliding in headfirst to that right field side of the second base bag. Got in there with the sliding glove before the shortstop, Chavez, could apply the tag. Now a runner in scoring position. 3 balls and 1 strike. Jones peering in at his catcher, Copeland, who gives him the sign. Now comes set, first base side. Glove at the belt, checks the runner at second. That's Munoz. So 3-1. Catches the inside edge to fill the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Leak forcing Jones to throw pitches. Trying to make him work for it. Leak, the wide open stance. Jones gets his closer. Logan Bunker, who has 6 saves on the year, warming up out there in the bullpen. Should the Red Hawks do something here? Mario Catalan singled his last time up. Looking to continue that trend. Munoz at second. Leak at first. The defense playing behind both runners with the infield shifted a couple steps for the right-hand hitting Catalan to pull. Here's the pitch from Jones, who checks the runners. Munoz with a huge secondary lead. Hit in the air toward right. Second baseman, first baseman, and right fielder converging on it, but it's the second baseman who squeezes it on the run. The Redhawks threaten, but they do not score. It's 8-6 as we head to the top of the ninth. It'll be Lujan back out there for the Redhawks. Hello, fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jake Green. It's great to have you with us. Ruben Lujan back out there for his second inning of work. Be facing off against Devin Williams, who is pinch hitting for Jose Leon. Hits this one in the air towards center field. Leak underneath it, playable. Will squeeze it for the out. As Devin Williams flies out.
Now batting for loss here, number 9, Colin Mitchell.
For the first out of the inning. Now Colin Mitchell, the left fielder, will step up to the plate. He's doubled, struck out, and grounded out today. It's the first pitch from Lujan. Catches the inside corner. Back Mitchell up off the plate. No balls and one strike. With one showing bunt, Benavidez pulls back, but it's called a strike on the inside edge. No balls and one strike. Lujan winds and deals off that first base side. Misses inside. Benavidez working the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Benavidez has struck out, grounded out, singled, and grounded out today. Here's the 1-1. Misses inside. Backs Benavidez off the plate. The left-hand hitter and the center fielder today for the Golden Eagles. Here in game 1 of a twin bill, the 2-1 delivery. Misses outside for ball 3. We'll have another twin bill tomorrow. Same time, 11-2. The Redhawks 1 win away from getting that 1 seed in the CalPAC Conference. So a walk is now issued to Benavidez, missed high and away.
Now batting for loss here, number 41.
No. Gavin Copeland, the catcher, will step up to the plate. He's walked, flown out, struck out, and singled today. Benavidez being held on by Folks over there at first. 8-6 ball game in this top of the 9th. The Redhawks 1 win away from getting the 1 seed. Lost at 2 o'clock or 30 minutes after this game ends. Here's the 1-0. Misses up and in. Ball 2. Benavidez with a moderate lead over there at first base. Just a couple of steps off the bag at first. 16 steals on the year for Benavidez. He's been caught 3 times. As Copeland takes that pitch low for ball 3. Copeland already has 1 walk today. Lujan peering in. Glove dangling in front of him, the ball tucked behind him. Now comes set first base side. The 3-0 showing bunt is Copeland. Yanks it back and working the 4-pitch walk is Copeland. Back-to-back walks issued. Now Adam Amaro will come to the plate.
Batting for loss here, number 22, Adam Amaro.
The outfield playing, the left-hand hitting Amaro. A bit to pull by 4 or 5 steps. Amaro has doubled twice and flown out twice. Here's the pitch from Lujan, fastball fouled back out of play for strike one. As Dean Samuel will step up to the plate now.
Now batting for Lassiter, number 7, Dean
The second
Samuel.
baseman, he's doubled, struck out, flown out, and been hit by a pitch today. The Redhawks now have a lefty up in the pen. Lujan checks the runners, now deals. Fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Peering in, still working out of the stretch. Now Lujan comes set. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball. This is up and in. 1-1. With 2 gone here in this top of the 9th, the Redhawks down by 2. The infield playing behind the runners at normal depth. The 1-1 misses up. 2 balls and 1 strike. Samuel 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Lujan. This is up and in. Almost drew a swing from Samuel, but he was able to hold up on it. Dean Samuel strikes out. Lujan gets the swinging strike as we head to the bottom of the 9th. It's the final ups for the Redhawks as they look to see what they can do against the Golden Eagles here as they're down 8-6. We'll be right back after this. In this bottom of the 9th inning, the last try here for the Redhawks. Some cheers from the dugout as Folks waves and misses at that first pitch. Got him to chase. Folks is 1 for 3 on the day with the sacrifice bunt. 8-6 ball game. The Redhawks have 13 hits on the day. Looking to collect more. Here's the 0-1 from Jones. Poked that up the first baseline. Foul for strike 2. Folks a little bit late on that one. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Jones. Grounded up towards the second baseman on the run. Jaden Jones is going to have to handle the throw that was a little bit behind him from the first baseman, Gibbs. It's a little bit behind him, but able to beat Folks to the bag on the foot race. 3-1 on the play. So Redhawks now have 2 outs remaining. Caden Lee up to the plate. He's popped out, hit a sacrifice fly, homered and flown out today. He's hit the ball in the air a lot. That wind now starting to blow a little bit in from right center field. Here's the pitch to the right hand hitting Lee. Misses up and in.